All right. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday evening on a beautiful May day. It's amazing that you are here to learn about Purium and our business opportunity. I'm just thrilled to talk to you. I just met the owners, so this is a perfect time for me to come live and tell you about Purium. It's my greatest joy, honestly, to have partnered with such a heart-centered company. And I'm going to kind of weave through this time just a little bit of my story, but then I'm going to have a dynamic share for you of one of my partners as well. And I'm going to try and keep this to 30 minutes and really dynamic for you, because I truly admire you giving me even 30 minutes of your life, knowing how busy each and every one of you are. So I'm going to share my screen. I find that these slides are really easy to follow along with. If you have questions, please put them in the chat, and I'm going to get started. Okay. So again, thank you so much for coming. This is our business opportunity with Purium. Like I said, it has truly been transformational for me on, of course, the health side. I wouldn't be here if I didn't care about health. And just to give you a little background, I'm Jenn Rosen. I was a luxury wedding planner, still dabble in that, still have my company, but I have found this love for regenerative health and Purium. I have turned over my company to be run by my employees and have been full-time with Purium for several months because I just love it so much. And I want to teach people that suffering is optional in both their health and in their finances. So Purium stands for Pure and Premium, and our three pillars are health, wealth, and planet. And you'll see that on all of the slides here, because I think it's important to note that they really truly care about all three of those things. Your health needs to be number one. Because if you don't have your health, you're not going to have much wealth. And of course, they care about our planet because that is where we grow our food, right? So that's super important to us. So I want to talk about kind of the mission of the company. So their mission, when I first met Dave and Amy, I was just like, how are these people actually real? How could they care this deeply? And this past weekend, it really truly was solidified for me that when Amy came on a Zoom and met me, she just said, like, our mission is to end human suffering. And I'm like, wait, what? Your mission for your company is not to be the biggest company or make the most millions. No, their mission is to end human suffering. And I was blown away. If you know me, you know that I care about nonprofit work. I care about other humans, and I just want everyone to thrive. And so that was just unbelievable to me that this company could be that heart-centered. And that is truly what they are. So they are originally, they are just a farm, but now they are farm to family manufacturer, providing access to pure, organic, premium, convenient, also storable food, and that we deliver across North America and Europe. And I'm just going to do a little quote for you, but Dave, the owner, his quote is like, food should be a right and not a privilege. Right now, our food system, if you agree, you can put a 1 in the chat, please, is broken. Our food system is broken. And I think we all can admit that there is some serious things that need to be fixed in our food system. And we are setting out to do that. So here's the owners. I think it's important for you to see the owners. These are such heart-centered people. That is Amy right there that you see, Amy Venner, and Dave Sandoval. And Dave is the owner and visionary, and he also is the formulator of these amazing superfoods. His heart is so pure. He came from very humble beginnings. He was homeless, and he has shared his heart on so many different calls. If you want to get to know them more, we can share with you other videos about them. And Amy is the CEO and president. She runs the manufacturer, and she just does whatever it takes to keep our standards and our purity and our potency perfect, essentially. And she cares deeply about people, their health, their wealth, and the planet. And they're just such heart-centered humans, and I just love them and adore them. And it's amazing that you get to hug them. This company is small enough still that you get to hug them. I mean, they could have easily sold this company for millions and millions of dollars because they've been around for 28 years, and they don't, because their mission is so pure, and that is what they want personally. They'll never sell. They care deeply about their farms and the people who help them spread this mission. So they are an organic, family owned and operated manufacturer. So like I said, 2 decades ago, Dave and Amy shared a unified belief that raw, organic foods should be both accessible and affordable for everyone. And it should be sustainable and also conscious both in planetary and human health. And that really is, it shows up because of what they're doing in the company. They are now going completely plastic free. So what that means is, like, think about how many plastic bottles it takes to ship out to all of these amazing Americans, you know, these big, huge plastic bottles. It takes up tons of diesel fuel because it has these huge semi trucks that you're shipping them to and getting them out. And so they really saw, like, how are we doing this? How are we caring for the planet if we're continuing to use plastic? So they started to go plastic free like 3 years ago. And now they're like almost there. They're in the like 90th percentile, 95%. And so you'll see that we use compostable, biodegradable bags that are made of hemp and bamboo, and not corn, because a lot of other biodegradable bags are made of corn. So they actually developed these specifically for our company. They're just awesome. They care so deeply. Here are some of our products. I just wanted to note this because if you are new to Purium, if you don't know what we do or what we sell, this is what we talk about. If you were just on our health opportunity call, thank you so much for continuing to stay on with us. But I would say these are 2 of our main products that people love and adore and continue to order throughout their health experience. So our Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation, or for short, ULT, is one of the most popular packs. And that's because it is our parasite cleanse that is gentle. And this is just so nourishing to the body. I personally have done several different cleanses in my life that were absolutely awful. And I truly believe this is the only cleanse for me for the rest of my life because it's so gentle and so kind to the body. But basically it nourishes, it detoxifies you. It's your vegan plant protein. It has all your healthy fats, your gut health. It's all of your organic superfoods. It's the micronutrients you need in your body that we're missing from our plants today. So if you are not familiar with glyphosate, please do a little bit of research. We have tons of research. So if somebody brought you onto this call and you're curious about glyphosate and what it is, we can send you some resources to learn more about it. But just a very basic understanding is that most of our farms are being sprayed with what's called glyphosate. It has been patented as an oral antibiotic, and it's really truly wreaking havoc on our plants and in our soil and also in our bodies. So what we like to say is, healthy soil is healthy bodies. So that's what Purium is they're regeneratively grown superfoods. They're just truly transforming people's lives. And I want to transition over into kind of just the business opportunity and why business-wise we are so great. But the other product that we have here is our ULT Plus Performance. So they are really known for their performance products as well, because they're so clean. We're constantly always developing something that's as clean as possible. So like the Can't Beat This, for instance, is a pre-workout, and it's absolutely incredible in the body. It has caffeic acid, which is a plant caffeine, as well as beets that just bring life force and oxygen in the body. And the super xanthan, for instance, gets rid of the lactic acid. And if you want to learn more, you can listen back to that replay. But I want to transition over to a business story from one of my colleagues, Nicolle. She is amazing, and I just love her dearly. She was with us out at Purium here this past weekend, and she has an incredible story to tell you, and I can't wait to hear from her. So Nicolle, I'm going to have you come on, and I'm going to highlight you here, and you can take it over.
Awesome. Thanks, Jen. You guys, I'm so excited to be here. So my name is Nicolle Fletcher. I am a certified birth doula. I am an apprentice midwife. I'm a certified lactation counselor. And those are the things that I do just to give me life, right? And to bring forth life. But I'm here to share with you guys about the business. Let's get down to business. So a year ago this month, I ordered my first ULT and was just on a journey to like improve my health and like change my trajectory of life just on the physical, in the physical sense, right? So, and then a year later, I'm sitting in a room, like the top earners of this company, Purium, like sitting in a room. There's 200 out of 60,000 people. I am sitting in the room from a year ago, just like taking a chance on getting my health right. And I am blown away. I'm going to tell you just 2 or 3 things that has changed my life with this company. Time freedom, location freedom, right? Financial freedom, and really being able to help more people than just like the one person sitting in front of you. So being able to be behind my camera and just call someone or talk with them has really changed like my understanding and my capacity to really serve people. So one of the things that our owner mentioned during our training this past weekend was, when you think about top earners in our company, you're not thinking about how much money they're making. You need to think about how many lives they're changing. And that blew my mind. So when we think about how many lives we're able to change through education, through support, and like the health that's available, it is mind blowing. And then I'm just gonna go here. Do you see this face? Do you see the skin hue? Like a top earner in the company. There are not very many companies that accelerate, support, and advocate and have top earners that look like me sitting around the table. Not just one, not just two, not just your, half step, but like a collection of people from diverse backgrounds, from diverse life experiences, sitting around the table and like saying, food is important. Our health and our well-being is important. And guess what? There's a poverty of food. There's also a poverty of wealth, right? So like, and even a mindset. So being a part of this team and a part of this business has changed so much of the trajectory that I was on before. So now I have access to regenerative detoxification practitioners like at my fingertips and can share that information with other people. I am supported on my health journey as well, because our health is important, right? And that's part of it. But I'm able to obtain a level of wealth from doing something that I love and has a ton of integrity that goes along with it. And that you can't buy that. You know what I'm saying? Like you cannot just buy that. That's something that is so big and so magnificent. And I wish that everybody could just get a little taste. Just get a little taste of this transformative work. It can change you, it can change your health, and it can change your wealth. And we're changing the planet. So that's huge, you guys. That's so huge. And like, I mean, my daughter called me during the conference and she said, Mom, I need 700 and I don't know, 80 some dollars or whatever for school. And I was like, when do you need it? And she was like, now. And I was like, okay, send it. What? Like what? I need you to feel that when your child has a need, your college student or whatever has a need, and you're able to meet that need without thinking about it, like, yes, please sign me up. Sign me all the way up for that. And there was a time in our lives that I would not have been able to do that. I would have been like, baby, we're gonna have to pray, get on our knees and rock it out, talk to Jesus. You know what I mean? But God has shown up for me in this business in a way that is beyond what I could have ever dreamt or imagined. Again, a year ago, I was like, let me just step into this and get some superfoods and see how it works. And a year later, here I am. And so there's room at the table for you. Like you might be thinking, I don't know if I can be like a top earner in a company. I don't know if I have the grit to do that. The truth is you do. We lock arms with one another. You're not out here by yourself. I feel like I'm a little preachy. I get a little excited. So there you guys, there's the opportunity. It's at your fingertips. So take it, embrace it. Know that you are capable. Know that the power to obtain wealth is within your fingertips. And so just connect with this company, connect with this team. I promise you, you will not regret it. You will not regret it. Link arms with us. So somebody brought you to this call. Whoever brought you to this call, like, call them as soon as this call is over and be like, hey sis, how do I do this? Like now, because a year from now, where will you be? You don't even know. You could be diamond, you could be like a crown, you could be all these amazing things that you don't understand right now, but you will. So I'm done. Thanks, Jen.
Thank you, Nicolle. Oh my gosh. I love you. Amazing. Can you please give her some love in the chat? Give her like some numbers, some yays, I don't know, something. That was like amazing. Thank you for sharing your heart. And every time I hear you talk, I'm like, yes, I want to like go run a marathon with you or something. Actually, we did run together, didn't we? This past week. Amazing. And she is so right. You literally, every single human has a seat at the table here. And this company is amazing, but this specific team, like people from other companies, other teams are like, how do I get on that team? And it's because our lineage, our all of the leaders that we have here are all extremely successful and also very focused on regenerative health. And so we have this deep knowledge of how we can help people. So it is truly incredible what we have here. So thank you again, Nicolle, for your time and your energy and your just everything. You know, you're just everything. I love it. All right. So how can you earn an income? There's several different ways. And if you've ever been a part of a social sharing platform or affiliate platform, you kind of understand. If you have not, this is how you earn an income. And when I first started, I had no idea what that meant because I was a sole entrepreneur. And I thought, you know, okay, I make money and then I just like pay myself. That was like, just like how, I mean, I've worked for corporate America where I worked a 9 to 5, I grinded it. I made an income, dollars for dollars income. Every year I got $1 raise or whatever, $2 raise, you know, every 10 years you get a watch or something. That I got out of that quick. And then I started working for myself. Well, here's the deal. When I first started with Purium, my health was so transformed that I could not share it. This is a gift that is so, I'm going to get emotional. Sorry. I'm going to just collect myself for a second. It's a gift. I was suffering greatly. Sorry. I was suffering in finances and in my health. And oh, get it together, Jen. Nicolle, I need some of your energy. But I was suffering greatly. So I was a solo entrepreneur, and I didn't even know how badly I was suffering financially. I mean, obviously I was dealing with a pandemic. And so of course I was not making an income there, but even prior to that, if I really had done the math and really had figured out how much time I was actually putting into my company and making on an hourly basis, it was like pennies. I mean, I had to be honest with myself. And I kind of swept it under the rug because it's something I built. It's like, oh, there's tons of money in my account. Well, I have employees. There's a lot of things with solo entrepreneurship that you don't see. You know, I have a very successful business, but was I personally being paid as a successful entrepreneur? I was paying a lot of money out. So I was really struggling financially in that way. And then the pandemic hit and everything stopped, everything halted. I was depressed. I was anxious. My nerve pain went out like I was constantly in pain. I could barely go on walks. And so when I put these superfoods in my body, I instantly felt relief. Not just relief financially, but just like my nervous system, like everything in my body shifted. I was happier. I was like more enjoyable to be around. I was going on walks with my kids. Like, if your health is suffering, your finances are suffering, because you can't show up in the best way when you are not on. You know, people are dealing with brain fog and IBS and like all these crazy things and Crohn's and cancer. And if you don't have your health, what do you have? So it starts with the health, absolutely 100%. And then when you share this, you can make an income. And in the first 2 months that I started sharing this amazing mission and company, I doubled my full-time income. That took me 3 years. That is really hard for me to even say out loud. Do you know how many birthdays I missed? Do you know how many family gatherings I missed? I missed everything for my business. I sacrificed everything. And for what? I was not building passive income. I just missed out. I can't go back and take that back. And I wished I would have known this information back then, because it could have saved many people's lives in the health arena and also in the financial state. It is smart to have multiple streams of income, and that is what we have here. So you make this by fast start bonuses. So let me be clear by what that means. When you go fast, you make money additionally to your commissions. The compensation plan is online. Whoever brought you here can send this to you. This is our average annual earnings by the year. So as you can see, obviously it starts here, but man, when you put in some work, you can be a millionaire if you'd like to. There is no cap. And the way that this company pays is so incredibly generous. So, and the reason why I say that is because we have matching bonuses for your business partner. So Carrie said, hey, Jen, you can share this. This is awesome. And I'm like, absolutely, this is awesome. I'm telling every single person about it because it saved my life. Literally, I can walk with my kids, now, and I can go on runs and I'm not in pain. That getting out of pain is enough for me. That's great. So I'm like, no problem. So when you become a consultant, that's $100 bonus, but you're also going to give that to your business partner. So as you win, I win. So we help each other rise in this business. So when you come in, you have an opportunity to earn $3,500 in bonuses. That's in addition to your commissions. So they're extremely, extremely generous. I've looked at other compensation plans and they are not this generous. So I'm super pumped about that. And then we also have very strategic duplication here in this team specifically. So we have weekly support, health, and business opportunity calls that you just can plug people into. We have a health opportunity call right before. We have a business opportunity call you just bring people into. We also have launch events that we help you with. So when you're launching your event, we help you do that. We are launching your business, excuse me, we help you do that. We have customer retention is huge here. The return rate is like best in the nation. When people get these superfoods in their bodies, they're like, yes and amen. I want to continue to take these because I feel amazing. We're highly consumable. As you can see, right? I just drank this. I'm going to drink some more because it makes me feel alive inside. So it's highly consumable products. We also have product info sheets. This is important because if for some reason you can't reach us and you're needing to learn more about the product, you can just go and read right from our website. It's super simple. We're super transparent. Everything is listed there. Every ingredient, it's all incredible ingredients grown from the ground, no additives, preservatives, etc. So what does it look like to brand partner with us? So there's several different ways, but there's qualifying packs. As long as you are taking care of you, you have a free business. That's how incredible this company is. There's no like large investment. You don't have to hold product. You don't have to, there's no like fees or hidden fees or like, there's nothing. Like it's so easy, simple. It's the best investment I ever made because the investment I made was in my own health. And then I got this business and I started profiting within the first week. If you know 2 to 3 people that will cleanse with you, you've already made your investment back and now you're profiting. Best investment you'll ever make in your life. So a couple of different qualifying packs. We have the core 4, which is like our 4 main products. We also have the ULT, which is that cleanse that I just talked about, that transformation that I started with. And then we also have the cleanse plus performance, which is now what I take on a daily basis, the pre and post workout, in addition to the cleanse support. And so any of those will qualify you for a business at no additional cost. So the range of your investment or your health is what I'd like. Your health investment is $179 to $524, depending on what pack you think is right for you and your family after your discount. And then what if you are a loyal customer? So you might be on this call going, well, I'm already a customer. So what does that look like? Customers have up to 2 months to upgrade at no additional cost after purchasing one of those packs. So if you are already a customer, if you want to upgrade and you haven't ordered in a while, or maybe you ordered something smaller last month or the month before, you can just continue on like by upgrading with one of these packs. And then you will be, you can do the cleanse. I always suggest when there is a brand partner, I always want you to do something that you are going to then in turn tell your friends and family about. You want to have your own experience, a story to tell like mine. And I started with the transformation, and I will always have my story. And it's an incredible story. And I have before and after pictures to prove it. But we also have a ton of added support. I have been in other social sharing platforms. They didn't work for me. The mission wasn't there. It wasn't a deep resonation with me. And there wasn't added support. And so it felt hard. I desired the community that we have here, and the support, to make sure that I had my questions answered. Because when you come in to any company, you're going to have questions. So what we do is we have a dedicated team communication thread for you when you come in and partner with us. We also have boards. This is an app where all of the easy information, the company's information is easily accessible on your phone. It's a little confusing. You'll know later. It's amazing. Team designed app. So we've actually created an app just for our team to support our customers and brand partners to thrive. And that has tons of information, resources, videos at your disposal. We also have a Facebook team page where we encourage one another. That's where our community really comes together to celebrate each other. It's incredible to see what people are accomplishing in there and how we hold each other up. We also have weekly team and leadership trainings, of course. We'd love for you to be on there. That's where we build our friendships and lifelong friendships, and leadership trainings are awesome. Really, this is just an incredible opportunity. I've grown exponentially since I started, and I was a leader before, leading my own team. But the way that I have grown in this company is like, worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. We also have weekly corporate trainings as well. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming and hearing our presentation about our business opportunity. I would just love, if you still want to stay on, I would love for you guys to, if you have questions, I am here. So, thanks for all the comments, you guys. Super sweet. Yeah, sorry, I got a little emotional. Yes, we are rising together. Oh, thanks, Nicolle. Yeah. It's the why that makes you cry. That's right. All right. Does anybody have any questions for me before we close out? Otherwise, you can go back with the person who brought you here. We'd be really happy to support you and get you in on our team. And yeah, and then I can see you on our amazing calls. All right. Look at that, 8:02. Good job, Nicolle. High five. All right. I hope you guys have an amazing evening. Thank you so much for joining. Have a fabulous night. We'll see you soon.